back to Facebook because I posted it. Okay, hi everybody. Okay, welcome to our Power Hour. And we've kind of been laying off of some of our meetings, but we're definitely going to get back into the swing of doing these and Power Hours. We're going to try to at least do one Power Hour a week at least until the end of the Leaders Retreat contest. Then going forward, we'll see what we need to do. First, I want to kind of go over the objectives of this Power Hour. And our objective, I can't even say it, is to help you invite people to the online party tomorrow night. So we're going to go step by step on how to have a successful online party participation, how to turn that into customers and ambassadors. And Trilla and I have been doing this a long time. We know it works if you work it. So you have to participate. There are things that you have to do to make it work, but we know for a fact that it does work. Now, with that being said, this is a Power Hour, so we're definitely going to be working individually, and we have an agenda. We have it set out, minutes of how many minutes we're going to do each activity, and what we hope is that you're taking notes and that tomorrow you do the same thing, because we have found that inviting people on the day of the event is also very beneficial. So with that being said, this is kind of a study hall format. So while we are working, it's best if you send us a message in the chat below, which that we're going to be having information on those. And so if you have a question, let's try to keep the talking to a minimum because everybody's working and it'll be a little less distracting. So if you have a question, send us a message in the chat. At the end, we'll do a Q&A. At this moment, Trilla is actually adding all of you into a group message on Facebook. And Trilla, can I add people to that too? Because I have one girl that I know. I'll try. So anyway, when she gives you verbiage, that's where you're going to be able to go and cut and copy it and paste it. We're going to teach you step by step every single thing that you need to do. So with that, what I'd like to do is turn it over to our guest speaker, and this is Linda. And Linda has gone silver, hasn't she? Isn't she silver, Trina? Yes. Okay, so she's silver. And the other thing is last week, Linda participated in our online party, and she's going to share with you her experience with that.
What?
So, Linda?
Yes?
Are you ready to share what happened?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
You caught me off guard. I really didn't get an ambassador, but I did get a couple of customers. Actually, I got 3 customers and a potential for several other ambassadors. I do have a couple more connections that saw some stuff that we posted on Facebook also.
Awesome. So can you kind of share with us, were these close friends or just friends that you
family and friends. Most of it's family.
Family and friends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, so can you tell us kind of what you did? Did you personally write to them and then invite them to the party? Is that how you did it?
Yes. I asked them if I could send them an invitation. They accepted, and most of them got on, and everybody that accepted, even though they didn't post that they were on the party, I went ahead and sent that note that Trilla had sent out that thanks for watching, and here's my website. And I just shot my website out to all those people that said they were going to the party, whether they said they were there or not.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go over that step by step. So you made a list of every single person that you invited, right?
Yeah. And
And
if they said they were going, I highlighted their name.
okay, and after the party, even if they didn't go, you still reached out to them.
Correct.
Awesome. And then the ones who did go, you reached out to them. How much time did you wait before you reached out to the people that participated?
I think it was the next morning.
The next one.
I believe it was the next morning. Some of them might have been that night. I don't know. I don't remember. I've slept since then. I've had grandkids and we just got rid of them. So,
Oh gosh. Well, that's awesome because I'm going to tell you this. The best ambassadors actually usually start out as great customers. So getting somebody as a customer is a huge first step because like me, you know, I was a customer first, a preferred customer, and within 1 month I knew I wanted to get the products at wholesale, and then within a few months I knew I wanted to share them. So Linda, thanks for sharing.
you're welcome.
Three customers, potential ambassador, and customers that will help you with your PV, get you closer to that 500 mark to where you, make the 25%. So congratulations. That's exciting.
Thank you.
Tonight you have the same response. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to unmute everybody and we're going to do kind of a roll call because we want to make sure that all of you are getting your Gloria. I can't unmute you. I don't know if you're muted there. So first and foremost, I'm going to ask you a question, and then Trila is making up the group message. So we want to make sure we have everybody. Okay, so Gwen Harris, you are invited to the online party, correct?
Yes.
And you've accepted.
Yes.
Okay, Linda,
Yes.
you're invited and you've accepted.
I believe so.
Okay, great. Gloria.
Yes, I was invited and I have accepted.
Okay, great. And Jan.
I couldn't tell if I accepted or not. I'm watching.
And what's your last name?
Lambert.
Jan. Okay, we weren't sure which Jan it was. Okay, so you've accepted, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so does everybody know where to go to look for your invite?
Jan,
Yeah.
you're in. You accepted.
Okay.
You're good
Okay.
to go.
Okay, so we just want to make sure that every person on this group has been invited and has accepted. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over to Trila, and Trila is going to give us our first activity for the Power Hour. Okay, Trila?
Hey guys. Okay. What we suggest that you do is that you go to your phone, okay? And you go to Messenger, Facebook Messenger on your phone. Okay? And I'm going to open this up and I'm going to send this message to Terry just so y'all can see it, okay? And I'm going to give you the message to send here in just a minute, okay? But I'm going to go and click on Terry so it brings up my last conversation that I had with Terry, right? And I'm going to type, here's the party info, okay? And send it. Now, that's not what we're going to type. We're going to type something that like this. Hello, I know you've seen my post about how much I love Plexus Health and Happiness products. My team is having a party tomorrow night at 7:30. No sales, just lots of da-da-da-da-da, okay? That's what we're going to send here in just a minute. I'm just showing you the process of how easy this is. So I picked Terry because I really want her on the party, okay? And then I'm going to hold my finger on it. And down below, can you see? It says forward. And I click on forward. And it brings up a whole list of my contacts. I mean, I can keep going. Just I can keep scrolling my whole contacts. Okay. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to, I can just go over here where it says send, and I can just send. Guys, you can send hundreds of messages in a matter of about 10 minutes. Hundreds. Okay? You might want to be choosy. Like that message I just sent to Terry, I'm not going to send to somebody because they're going to go, what party? There's a party? Right? But the message, once we get it typed out, we're going to send to everybody. Now, let's say you have a list of people that you want to specifically target. Like I have my list here tonight that I want to target. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here where it says search, the top, that search thing, and I can actually type in the first few letters of their name, and they'll come up to send. I don't have to retype this or send it. And one of the things that I have been hearing from especially some of my new ambassadors, or maybe not new, but new to wanting to work the business, is I hear people will say, well, I invited 20 people and nobody answered me and nobody wanted to do it. Well, I invite to each party hundreds. And it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. If they say no to this party, it could be they're not in a good place themselves with their life and their family, and they just don't want to have anything to do with anything else. It could be the night's a bad night. It could be the minute they saw your text, it was a bad moment. It's not no to you. Okay. It's no to jumping in right now. And that's okay, because we want people that are ready to jump in. Okay. So now you are going to need to go to your, you're going to need to go to your Facebook page. Okay. I created a Facebook group message. Do you see it? You should be in a group. And I hope it went. Okay, let's see. I'm going to unmute Linda. Can y'all tell me in a chat if you got that message? It's not showing that it was sent to a group. Yeah, thanks, Gwen. Yes, it's for me. Yeah, Terry, you got it, because for some reason it didn't. I put create a group. Aha. Okay, hang on. I just learned something new. I love it when I learn something new. Hang on just a second, okay? I'm getting there. Hang on, one more minute. I'm getting there. I'm about to send it to everybody. I'm about to send it to everybody. Hang on. My computer's got all these pop-ups now. Okay, how do I find a group? Here we go. Terry Davis. That's not it. Terry Davis. That's not it. Terry Davis. Okay, how come it's not showing my group that I just created? Anybody know? Okay, let me try it again. I'm sorry. Okay, hang on, everybody. Let's see. Okay, you should have gotten it. See if you got it. I see Gwen sees it. Shannon sees it. Jan sees it. Okay, and Linda sees it. Okay, so that's what we want you to copy. If it doesn't sound like you, if you don't like the verbiage, send it to one person. Paste it or forward it to one person, but don't send it yet. Okay, hold your finger on it and paste it into one person's that you want to send it to address book, and then edit it to make it sound more like you if you don't like the verbiage. But basically, this is the verbiage that Terry and I use very often. So I think, Terry, we're going to do this about 15 minutes. Is that what you said? And you're going to get some yeses and nos. Just ignore them for right now, okay? For about 15 minutes, we just want to see how many people you can invite, okay? Okay, everybody go.
On to the meeting. What do you need?
Okay, we're going to do about 5 more minutes. So keep going. Okay, so hopefully you have been able to message a bunch of people. That message, that message that we wrote, be creative. I mean, if you're like really funny, write something funny and get their attention. But what we wanted mainly to do was to show you how fast you can invite a lot of people to the online parties. Okay, so now what Trila is going to go over is, what do you send when they respond no? And what do you send when they respond yes? Because remember, no, unless they say, take me off your list, no is just a no, not right now, you know, until they absolutely say, and I've had people that are ambassadors on our team now say absolutely not. So just remember that no does not always mean no forever, you know. So Trila's going to go over with you, and she's going to actually send you the responses as to what to say when they say no. Great, grace and dignity. It's not personal. They just didn't want it, or they just can't do it. So she's going to give you the answers to that and the answers to yes. So Trila.
Okay, the main thing is if you can log into Facebook and go to the Facebook search bar and type in Freedom with Plexus and go to the party page. You should see a picture of my grandson wearing a hat and waving a flag, walking on top of a bed. That was at the hotel room, okay? Okay, once you see that, underneath the picture, there'll be a little thing that says invite. The name is Freedom with Plexus. Okay, you'll see this little tab called invite. You click on that and all of your Facebook friends will come up. And you can, in the search bar, write their name, click on it, and then to the right, click send. Okay? And that's one of the reasons when we do this that we wait a while, even though we told y'all just if they reply, just to hang on, and that we'll, ignore them for just a little bit, because then gives it a little bit of time and you can invite everybody all at once if you want. You can do multiple invites at the time. Okay. After you add them to the party page, then you're going to send them a message. Hang on. That I'm typing right now. Okay, so I just sent what to do in the group message. I said, if they say yes, step 1, go to the Facebook party page and send them an invitation. And then step 2, go back and private message them this. So now, guys, on this message, you're going to have to edit it. You don't want to send them number 1 and all of that, okay? Okay, where do you find what, Gwen?
Okay, so let me just share the screen real quick, because there's 2 ways to get to it. Sorry. So you can, like what I typically do is I go over here to my events tab. Then I see it right here, Freedom with Plexus. If you've accepted the event, you're going to see it there. Click on it there. Okay, so now Trila, what do they need to do?
I sent it in the group message.
But this is where you'll go to invite people. So you click on invite.
Where?
My machine is kind of slow. Apparently, very slow. And it pops up a window like you can go here, type in the person that you're looking for, which she was right there. Make sure it's highlighted, click, send the invite. Okay, so let me show you one more time just in case. Go to your event tab. You're going to find your party. Click invite. And you don't have to do one at a time. You can do as many as you want. Fill in the name or just scroll down and invite people. Like I'll invite Suzanne. Okay? Okay, Trila.
Yes.
What's the next step?
Okay. So that's what you're going to send them, something like that. And you're going to write their name down on a piece of paper. Okay. Because it's very important that you make sure that they click going before the party begins. Okay. And we'll talk a little bit about that here in just a minute. Okay. If they say no, send something as simple as no problem or okay, thanks. No problem. I'll let you know when we're having the next one.
So if you're looking at my screen, you can actually see down below where a girl just sent me a no. And does it hurt my feelings? No. I'm just going to write her back and say, hey, no worries. No problem. Whatever's, I'll put you down for our next one.
Okay. And then if they write back and they say, I can't be on Wednesday night, I've got something, such and such. Okay. Then you say, I usually, depending on what it is, let's say they say, my son's got a ball game. I say, oh my gosh, that brings back such wonderful memories of when my son played ball. And say, yes, please, hope you enjoy it. Yeah, don't want you to miss out on that or something. And then I'll say, but the truth is, but really, as long as you click going, or as long as you accept the invite, is usually what I say, you'll be able to view the post at any time through Sunday, just at your convenience. Get on and read through the posts. They're numbered and it's easy peasy. Would you still, so do you want to be added to the guest list or something like that? And most of the time they'll say, sure. And then, that's another one. If they say, no, I just don't think so, then you go back to the great. I'll let you know when there's another one. We have had, Terry and I have had people when we've said, okay, we'll let you know when there's another one, go, no, I'm really not interested. Okay. Now, you can graciously just say, got it. No problem. Thanks. If anything in your life, or if your life situation changes or something like that, and you want some help, I'm always here for you, or something like that. Or you can say, something like, I understand. When was the however, if you haven't looked into it within the last 6 months, things have totally changed, and we have all sorts of products for so many different things. They're just amazing products. So, you can say that and say, it never hurts to just look into it again. Okay, so I just got a message saying, I will be working tomorrow evening and not available. So what am I going to write? Terry got to know, what is she going to write? Okay, I just got to, I'll be working tomorrow. So I'm going to write, I'll probably write something like, oh man, working again, because this person retired. Okay, or I didn't know you were working again, something like that. And then I'll say, if you're interested, just click going and you can view the post at your convenience. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay.
Okay.
For a few minutes.
Probably just 5 or 6 minutes, because we have a couple of things that we need to also do. But now that you know how to respond to your messages, let's do that for about 6 minutes.
For a little while.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with a couple other things that we wanted to talk about real quick. So for those of you, if you didn't have very many people to invite, that is kind of indicative of needing to widen your funnel. So everything in sales is the more you add to your funnel, the more likely you are to get a result at the bottom of it. So if you didn't have very many people to write to, I want to encourage you, and I do this all the time. Well, I used to do it all the time. I'm almost to my max. But like I have over 4,500 friends on Facebook. So I always have people to message, always people to start a relationship with. If you don't have very many people in Facebook as friends, then you need to start accepting friend requests and be careful, because y'all all know, I mean, we're all women on here, that the men are, you know, that's a sticky subject. But I am going to say that if Facebook sends you a friend suggestion, you should accept it. The other thing that I did is I went to my husband's Facebook page. I made sure that every one of his friends, I sent a friend request to. Okay. If you have other, like a brother or a sister or whatever, those are people that you can also find friends from. So you want to make sure that you widen your circle. You cannot do this with 200 friends, because you know it's a numbers game, and you've got to have a lot of friends on Facebook. So send those friend requests out. Before I did it every day. That was one of my IPAs. I made sure I built up my friends list. Okay. We want to make sure that you're also posting about this on your personal page. So if you will go to my Facebook page, Terry Davis, if you will go to my Facebook page and scroll down, let's see, it's the third post, you will see my post that I made. Y'all, copy the picture, save it, click on the picture, save it, then copy the text that I wrote. Just copy it. Then go to your page, post the verbiage, post the picture. Do not share. Do not share. Make it look organic. Make it look like it was your personal own post. And if you don't like the verbiage, change it. Change it to fit your personality, what works for you. Okay, so hopefully you've got a pen and paper and you can make a list. So you're going to continue. And remember, tomorrow is the best day to invite people. And as Trila often says, if you get online about an hour or 2 hours before the party and you see people that are active, reach out to them, message them. You want to make sure that when somebody says yes, you start your list. You have your yeses and your nos. With the yeses, you invite them. And y'all, listen, I've been working this today, and I have like 20 yeses. 20. So you want to write them down. Then what I do, I invite that person to the party. Then I highlight it when they accept the invitation. So now I can go back, and the people that haven't accepted their invite, tomorrow morning, I'm going to send them a message and say, hey, I really don't want you to miss the party. Make sure you accept your invite. Okay? That's why you've got to make your list. Okay? Then the ones that have accepted, you're also going to send them a short message, and you can use the forward button on your phone, just like Trila showed us. And all I'm going to do is the people that have accepted is I'm going to send them a message tomorrow, and I'm going to say, I am so excited that you're going to be on our online party tonight. I can't wait for you to see what exciting things Plexus is doing. So make a list of all your yeses. Make sure they are invited. Message them tomorrow, one way or the other. If they've accepted their invite, tell them how excited you are. If they haven't accepted their invite, make sure that they accept it. Okay, do your best to be on the party. You don't have to be, but I'm telling you, your comments will help build excitement and momentum. So if you can be on, be sure and be on. And you can private message with your friends while the party is going on. Now, here's the biggest key of all. The fortune is in the follow-up. I'm going to say it again. The fortune is in the follow-up. So what are you going to do? You're going to follow up with every person that was on the party. Thank you so much for joining the party. What did you love? If they didn't make the party, if you didn't see them, you're going to send them a message. Hey, I missed you on the party tonight, but you can still go and look at all the posts. Check it out when you have, 10 minutes, and then let me know what you loved the most. If they didn't make the party, you're going to follow up with them in a day or two with just a random message. Nothing about Plexus. Just write to them and say, how's the baby doing or whatever, because you want to continue to build those relationships. So those are your action items. This is how we work our online parties, and our prayer is that tomorrow you are getting jiggy with it, and that you are messaging as many people as you possibly can, and that you are showing as much of excitement as we are, and we promise you this is going to help you out a lot. Trila, do you have anything to add? Oh, hold on, I have you muted. Hold on. Okay, what?
I don't think so. I just, you have to make it you. That's the main thing. Your replies have to be your own words and your own. You got two?
Yeses.
I got one. I got one lady who I've been trying to get forever. So anyway, just stick with it. Oh, I got another yes. Yay. Bye. I'm going to go answer her.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Trila. Okay. So listen, y'all, if you have any questions or you need anything, y'all reach out to us and ask us. We're delighted to help you guys. And Trila has the whole thing all planned out. You don't have to do anything but be on and participate. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Love, love, love that you were on. And hopefully this was helpful. And hopefully you can get some customers or ambassadors. Okay, love y'all. See y'all tomorrow night. And as always, dream big.